The time for unparalleled hedonism has come to an end.
I feel like
Come, now is the time to fight the decisive battle.
we haven't
Of fresh blood,
figured
the
anything out.
insanity of a contest of wits. The class trial is finally raising its curtain. So meet up in front of Monokuma Rock.
Like, we're suspicious of Hiyoko, but someone jumped out the window, right?
Once you're
So
there,
we still...
please proceed to the underground by taking the elevator located at the secret entrance.
I'm assuming it's the same thing every time.
Now then.
Looks like it's time. I guess the investigation is over. So it's finally starting. The class trial where our hopes and the killer's hopes will finally clash. But it's alright. Either way, hope will win in the end.
Alright.
Now then, let's go prove it. What's he so excited about? There's no reason to respond to a guy like that. Anyway, we should start heading over. At the trial field where Monokuma is waiting, I have to make my case there.
There is no escape.
We have no choice but to press forward. Now then, let us go. As we talked amongst ourselves, we left the beach house and Mahiru's body. Oi. Who cleans that shit up? Like, does Monokuma clean that shit up? Or... is it kind of just like a you know? Oi. Damn. No, let me go. Help me. Wow, he's gonna do something crazy to me. I'll be ruined. Hey, shut up and stay put, you stubborn little Lolita. Hey, stop harassing little girls. This is... what's going on?
Jeez.
Hiyoko was trying to run away, so Monokuma brought her here by force. But Hiyoko's still trying to run away, so Monokuma's trying to wrap her in a full Nelson. Hey, if you don't stay put, I'm gonna make you part of this island's food chain. Yeah, Jeez, making me waste my sweet-ass time. Sweet-ass time? But there's another problem to deal with besides this one. Where the heck is Fuyuhiko? That guy, he totally ditched. He totally ditched my appointment. He pisses me off. Ah! Hey. Oh shit, he went Super Saiyan. Eek, his anger changed his form! I'm right here. Uh-huh. Ah, Fuyuhiko came. I was worried about you. There's nowhere for me to run anyway, so no matter the ending, I have to accept it, right? But still. I'm a Yakuza. Accepting defeat is not an option. Fuyuhiko, what does that mean? Well, it's all good. If the trial heats up, it's all good. Anyway, it looks like everyone's here, so let us depart now. I'll go first and be one step ahead of you guys. Damn. Crap, I'm not mentally prepared yet.
Like,
do you even have to prepare?
Show some spirit.
If you don't have enough power, harness your latent energy. Come on, bring out that energy!
This too.
So it begins. The beginning of the end. Now then, let's keep our spirits high so we can one day find that shining hope. That's right. Moving forward is the only option. Raw. It's still a little goofy how that comes out. Yeah, eek, no matter how many times I see it, it's such a bad taste. The worst, the lowest, most brutal taste. Somehow I moved my muscles stiff from fear and nerves and awkwardly walked onto the escalator. For some reason, my breathing was short and I was eventually struck by a feeling similar to dizziness. The moment all of us were inside Monokuma Rock. Pew! A rumbling sound filled the room, and the surrounding space began to fill. As it shook with a clatter, the elevator we were inside continued to drop. Throughout that drop, I was fluctuating between feeling hope and despair, as if my heart was a rotten fruit swelling in the sun before it finally goes squish. I suddenly stopped breathing. Damn. Damn, bro, there's less people here. 2 people? It's crazy because it was only 2 people that are gone, but it feels like a lot. My consciousness began to fade from the pressure. I tried to endure that pressure by firmly standing on my legs, and after a while, the elevator's vibrations gradually weakened. Oy. And then it stopped altogether. Aim! Defeat the boring routine! So, I've decided to start redecorating. How's it look? Mr. Monokuma's redecoration is awesome, isn't it?
Impossible!
It's not like I'd allow you to think otherwise anyway. I mean,
That is...
to go to the trouble of doing something this elaborate. Really, what is your true intention?
No, no.
Nothing really. Essentially, this killing game is just to kill time anyway.
You.
Kill time? To break away from my purpose, that alone is my purpose.
Like...
A purpose is only gonna be a weakness. Those who have purpose are always the weakest ones in the bunch. That's why you guys should forget about such cheap-ass purposes like trying to survive. And enjoy the class trial from the bottom of your hearts! Okay. It's starting. The class trial is starting. Ai. Mahiru Koizumi. Mahiru Koizumi, the ultimate photographer. She had an unyielding force of personality, but she was actually very good at taking care of people. Most importantly, she was always straightforward. The person that killed her is among us. I don't want to believe it. I don't want to believe it. I don't want to believe it, but... regardless, we need to find the answer. It doesn't matter if you believe it or not. Damn. Beep, 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 beep. Because it's the only way. Aside from finding out who the killer is, there's no other way for us to survive. And so, this life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, has begun. Hell yeah, we finna save. I have no skills still. How the fuck do I get skills again? I mean, yeah. I forget how I get skills. I think I get them by getting close to the students.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial,
We gotta do this again?
You will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Oh, no matter how many times I hear it, it's such a cruel rule.
Now then, let's first discuss the motive. That masterpiece of gaming, Twilight Syndrome murder case.
Okay.
What? Who cares about that
Well, the
game?
motive was they fuck
The
with their
outcome of this
sister.
trial should be determined by whether or not we find Mahiru's killer.
Nevertheless, we shouldn't ignore it. After all, that game is the motive this time.
Yeah.
You're right. Then let's try discussing that first.
I'm sure everyone who's beaten the game already knows that it's based on an actual murder case.
Some of us have not beaten that game. Give us a detailed explanation.
It means Twilight Syndrome Murder Case is a non-fiction game. Additionally, some of us are characters in that game too.
Hell yeah.
Some of us are characters in a video game?
Trust me, you aren't there. You don't gotta worry about
I
it.
think it's better if we clarify who the characters in the game are first.
The characters in the game were Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, Girl D, Girl E, and Boy F. And the high school girl who got killed at the beginning. Yeah. By using the staff roll after clearing the game as a reference, I should be able to figure out who's who. The first character the player was able to control was Girl A. The true identity of Girl A is probably Mikan.
I see.
She's
Girl
the
A
nervous
is
one.
Probably Mikan Tsumiki. That
Yeah.
timid tone. That definitely sounds like Girl A.
Mm-hmm.
Based on the list of names in the staff roll, I can't think of anyone else who would be Girl A.
Why am I in a video game? That's an infringement of my right to privacy. Ha! A nasty,
I mean,
trashy pig
yeah,
shit
but I
kind
don't think
of
Monokuma gives a fuck.
right. Ah, a nasty, trashy pig shit. I feel like I heard that in the game too. Huh?
She's right. The one who said that was... I think it's Girl C. I want to say it's Girl C. No, Girl C person that is extremely hyper and energetic. That sounds like Hiyoko. Okay. Then it's Girl B.
I see.
Yeah. D was somebody
Girl
else.
B was short and foul-mouthed. She's probably Hiyoko.
Short and foul-mouthed? That's like the complete opposite of me.
Right.
Anyway, Let's move on. Next is Girl C.
Girl C, her personality was hyper energetic and unique. It's Ibuki.
I see.
Girl C is Ibuki.
Girl, see? Then I'll see you next Tuesday.
Homegirl, you know somebody died, right?
Let's move on to Girl D.
Girl D, huh? There's only one person who has always had a camera with them. It's Mahiru.
I see.
Girl D is my hero. The victim in this case.
Yeah, that's correct. Let's skip Girl E and talk about Guy F.
He's Guy F.
I see.
Aren't you Guy F, Fuyuhiko?
I was in a game? That's fucking stupid. That reminds me. Wasn't there another person whose last name was also Kuzuryu?
Kuzuryu?
Another person?
There
It
was.
was one of the names on the staff roll.
See, that's the thing. We don't know who that
The
is.
names were Sumiki, Koizumi, Sayonji, Miyoda,
Yoda,
Sato,
Sato,
Kuzuryu, and then another Kuzuryu.
Yeah.
Hold on. Why do you keep saying there were 2 Kuzuryus?
It's
I don't
not
know.
like I'm wrong.
Yeah?
That's how it's written on the staff roll. Since you beat the game, you probably know what this actually means, right?
Yeah, that means that somebody was related. The reason for Yuhiko's last name Kuzuryu appears twice. It's true. I have a hunch, but to call me out like that, Nagito, you're definitely someone I shouldn't mess with. The reason for Yuhiko's last name Kuryu appears is he has an older sister. Yuhiko has an older sister. No, that'd be anything like depicted that should come down. Little
I
sister?
can prove it with this.
How was I supposed to know if he's a little
In
sister?
the game, Guy F, Kuzuryu, mentions that
Oh.
he has a little sister.
I didn't remember that.
What do you mean, little sister?
This is what Guy F said in the game.
That bitch. What the hell did she do to my little sister? You're right.
It's pretty clear. There's no doubt that Guy F had a little sister. Plus, the sister actually appeared in the game. That's why the name
Yeah.
Kuzuryu appeared twice.
By the way, what role did Guy F's little sister, the other Kuzuryu, play? You probably noticed, right?
She died. I don't really want to say it myself, but I need to move the conversation forward. The only character in the game I can see bringing Fuyuhiko's sister is Girl D. No.
Damn it!
Then it's that bitch. Girl B.
Damn it!
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. Sorry.
The dead
I was
high
just
school
I'm
girl
just
was the first
expecting
victim in
one
the
of them
game.
to say, "Hey, yeah,
Only
we're
person I can
related."
think of.
That bitch Girl E, was it? That bitch, what the hell did she do to my little sister?
Based on Guy F's tone in the game, it's clear that Girl E is not his little sister. So if the only person left is the dead high school girl, then she must be Fuyuhiko's sister.
Why do you sound so fucking happy? That's a winning personality you've got there.
Winning personality? Are you praising me?
Being sarcastic, dumbass.
Hey, you said the game is a work of non-fiction. That means Fuyuhiko's little sister is...
Yeah, I have a little sister. Something wrong with that? It's just a fucking game. Don't go mixing up some video game with reality.
It's not just a game. It's definitely based on true events. That's why it's the movie.
Don't go making shit up, bastard.
Hey, bro, that's what Monokuma said.
Who's the
We ain't
type
making
to
nothing
buy
up.
poison? I'd have fucking killed her myself a long time ago.
You know that's cap.
I mean, when I first entered Hope Speak Academy, she was mouthing off to me as usual and sent me off.
Right.
It happened just the other day.
About that, you're probably thinking like that because you've lost your memories.
Shut the fuck up! You be quiet!
Bam.
I see. So you're never gonna accept that that game is based on
Are they
true
allowed to
events,
do shit
huh?
like that?
Okay, I understand your attitude toward this class trial now.
Nagito, you seem to be doubting Fuyuhiko a lot. Do you suspect he's the killer?
I mean, kinda.
Mystery that easy would make me feel sad. It wouldn't be good enough to serve as everyone's stepping stone. That's why I'd be much happier if Fuyuhiko wasn't the killer.
Okay. If it's not him, then it's
Starting to act weird
Hiyoko.
Anyway, now we've established who all the characters in the game are.
Girl A is Mikan. Girl B is Hiyoko. Girl C is Ibuki. Girl D is Mahiru. Guy F is Fuyuhiko. And the first victim in the game, that dead high school girl,
It's Sonia.
is Fuyuhiko's little sister.
That's just a story in a fucking game.
If so, then Girl E is Miss Sato.
Could it be? The same Miss Sato who likes white rice?
What?
I don't know what Sato you're talking
Yeah.
about, but I
I'm
don't
like-
think she's relevant to this case.
What?
Maybe it's related to Gundam's last name, since they're both really plain names.
What the heck? Is that wild
Tanaka
connection?
may be an ordinary family name, but it's far better than Sato or Suzuki.
What is happening? And he also has a strange rivalry going
Hey,
on.
No one cares about that. Hurry up and talk about the mystery of the game.
Huh? What do you mean, mystery of the game?
My, you don't know. I heard that Girl E got killed.
Yeah.
No way! Is that true?
Getting killed is so violent, don't you know?
My, such awful times we live in. Why did this
What is going on right
happen?
now?
You guys are definitely friends.
So
Oh,
the
yeah.
mystery of
Oh
the
yeah.
game is the murder of Girl E, correct?
Then
Yes.
let's hurry up and solve it. Let's first figure out why Girl E was killed.
The reason Girl E was killed, I should be able to assume why based on the context of the game. Girl E. Why did Girl E die? Girl E, who appeared in Twilight Summer, had her swimsuit stolen by someone, a pervert?
Crap!
I actually don't know.
I see.
Because Girl E was the killer, I guess?
The reason
What?
Girl E was killed is because she killed the first victim in the game.
Which means Girl E was killed as revenge for the dead high school
Oh,
girl.
okay.
What do you think, Fuyuhiko? Apparently, Girl E was killed to avenge your little sister.
You're fucking persistent. I don't care what that game said at all. But is that true? Girl E, she killed the first victim?
In order to make that clear, we need to know more about the case involving the first victim's murder.
It's the
Mhm.
murder that occurred in the music room. I knew it would come up, so I prepared in advance.
Okay. Victim, broken
I made a
window.
map of the music room's surroundings, which
Okay.
was the stage of the first case.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you went to all this trouble.
Mapping is second nature to retro game fans.
I learned that recently that she's not bugging. She's not capping.
Classic dungeon crawler RPGs have a first-person point of view, so mapping as you play is a basic.
We get it!
Mm,
Let's talk about that later so we can focus on the case.
I guess Nekomaru's got a point.
Then, I'll start explaining. Girl
Okay.
A, Girl B, Girl C, and Girl D were at the entrance hall when they heard the sound of glass breaking.
100%.
Immediately, they climbed the stairs to the second floor and headed to where they heard that sound.
Which was the music room.
Girl E was in front of the music room on the second floor, and she confirmed that the sound came from in there. But the door to the music room was locked. So Girl D went to get the key from the office, and when the five of them were finally able to go inside, they found the victim.
That's Sonia.
Dead from a blow to the head. Because the music room's window was broken, the girls thought the killer escaped through there.
Yeah.
The sound of breaking glass that they heard at the entrance hall seemed to confirm that.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, Girl E's school swimsuit was stolen, so they concluded that the escaped killer was some pervert. How does that sound?
I mean, yeah, that's basically
Yep,
how
An
what they thought.
understandable explanation.
Mhm.
Just as expected from the ultimate gamer who excels
But-
at clearing games.
That's not how it happened, right?
Pervert, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't the real killer Girl E?
Obviously. Girlie was waiting outside the music room for the other girls after she killed the first victim.
Did she lock the music room from the outside? Then she would have totally needed the key from the office.
Which
Yeah.
means Girlie was hiding that key.
We can assume she used it to lock the music room after she left it.
No, because it was in the lounge.
Girl D was the one who went to the office to get the key to the music room, right?
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
By the way, since it was never mentioned in the game, we can exclude the possibility of there being a spare key.
I suppose,
You can
yeah.
lock the music room from the inside, right? So from there, Girl E broke the window
Can
and
you?
escaped. And sprinted to the front of the music room as fast as she could before the others arrived.
She would have passed by the entrance hall where the other girls were waiting if she tried to do that.
Yeah, if she would have done that, they would have seen her.
Get this!
It's not cute to see an old guy sulk.
Hey, is Girl E really the killer? We haven't reached an answer yet.
Based on the details of the game, it's no mistake that Girl E, who was waiting in the hallway, is the killer. And what did Girl E do after killing the girl inside the music room? I guess I need to clear that up first. Yeah, like, how the fuck did Girl E kill her, do all that, and then leave? Damn, that's a lot of bullets.
After she killed the first victim in the music room, what did Girl E do?
She just broke the window in the music room and escaped outside.
And then ran all the way
How
up?
did Girl E get from outside the school
Yeah, nah.
to the front of the music room?
That's not how it works.
To go back to the music room from outside, you need to go through the entrance hall. Plus, at the entrance, the other 4 girls should have been there.
At the entrance, heard the sound of the window shattering.
How was she able to get past and wait in front of the music room?
She probably used a hidden passageway. Twilight's hidden passageway is the world's best!
What Girl E did after the murder in the music room. I need to find a clue that will clarify that. Okay, well I need to look at my bullets. This is all regarding the game, so in Twilight Syndrome murder case, a tipped over fish tank was found in the music room where the first victim's body was discovered. Gravel and water were scattered everywhere. In Twilight Syndrome murder case, there was a broken window in the music room where the first victim's body was discovered. Normally, you can't leave the music room without passing through the entrance hall. Girl E, who appeared in Twilight Syndrome murder case, since it was stolen by someone. One of the ending prizes, a picture of Mikan, Ibuki, and Hiyoko. It appears to be at the entrance hall. Just the photographs. Try playing. Once you do, you should remember. One of the ending prizes, a photo of a broken vase. Girl D showed Girl E this photo in Twilight Syndrome murder case. This vase was broken in the classroom next to the music room. One of the ending prizes, a crime scene photo of the victim after she was killed in the music room. One of the ending prizes, Girl E, after she was killed, it looks like she was killed with a metal bat. That's a bag of gummy worms. I actually don't know.
What did Girl E do?
She just broke the window in the music and escaped out.
So how did Girl E to the front of the music? To go back to the, you need to go through the entrance hall.
No. Hey, set the game right. In order to get to the music room, you need to yeah.
After she killed the first victim in the music, what did Girl E do?
She just broke the window and escaped outside.
So how did Girl E get to the front of the music? To go back to the, you need to go through the entrance hall. Plus, I think the other 4 girls should have been there.
At the entrance hall,
The other 4 girls should have been there. There's only 3, but obviously the person taking the pictures was there too. She'd be taking the picture,
heard the
right?
sound of the window shattering.
How was she able to get past those 4?
And wait in front of the music.
She probably used a hidden Twilight's hidden passageway is the world's best!
After she killed the first, what did Girl E
I'm gonna
do?
try
She
this, but I don't know.
So how did Girl E to the front of the music? To go back to the, you need to go through. Plus, I think the other 4 girls.
At the entrance, heard the sound of the window
I guess, yeah. There you go. They heard the bass. But that's not answering the question.
The sound the girls heard wasn't the window breaking.
If it wasn't the window, then what broke to make that sound?
A vase.
It was the vase, yeah.
Vase? How low can you go?
After the murder, a
What?
broken vase was discovered in the classroom
What?
next to the music room.
So the sound of breaking glass that the 4 girls heard wasn't the music room's window.
Yeah.
It was the sound of the vase breaking. Probably.
More than
Actually,
likely.
The murder was nearly finished by the time the 4 girls met in the entrance hall. Girl E killed the victim in the music room, broke the window, and went to the office to get the key.
Nah.
With that key, she locked the music room from the hallway, returned the key to the office, and went back to wait in front of the music room. All she had to do was break the vase in the next door classroom.
I mean, maybe.
The four girls met by the entrance hall.
To make them think the murder had just occurred.
Yeah.
The killer had just escaped.
I guess.
When the four of them ran over after they heard the sound, Girl E acted like she had just rushed over too.
Mm-hmm.
I see. Now the mystery has been solved.
Wait a minute! The mystery hasn't been solved yet! You haven't determined what the murder weapon was yet!
Murder
Who
weapon.
cares about the murder weapon? We found out who the killer was.
Not cool! I went to all the trouble of making this death march, so you gotta stick with it to the end!
Alright.
Heck? You're so annoying!
Fine. Let's figure out the weapon. If this keeps up, I'm gonna feel like I need to shit.
Yeah, that's the
This
last
all
thing we
feel
need.
disgusting.
Yeah, that's the last thing we need, bro.
One.
The weapon is pretty unconventional.
I'm assuming it was the fish
answer
tank.
was revealed in the game, though. Now then, will you guys be able to figure it out?
An unconventional weapon that also appeared in the game. If we were told we can't advance as long as we don't make that clear, then I'll have to do it. I'll do it. Huh, what do you think the weapon is? I have no idea. Was I out of line just now? Now then, there's something I needed to tell you regarding the white noise and the non-stop debates. Some lines of white noise are actually very durable. You won't always destroy them in one shot. Durable white noise will chip away every time you shoot them with the silencer, but unless you completely destroy them, your time limit will not be replenished. By the way, if your difficulty is set to gentle, you won't worry about this. It appears the debate is getting tougher, so I've obtained some very useful information. I heard there's a guy named Gun something. Apparently he has a skill that can increase the power of the silencer. Gun something. I wonder who it is. Was I out of line just now? Well then, good luck and have fun. Okay. But yeah, I think you get shit like that by making friends. Well, a lot of the people that I wanted to make friends fucking died, so... broken fish tank, that's what it is.
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Mm-hmm.
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to
Damn.
be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going
The investigation.
It's on that biggest.
How about beating her with gravel and...
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them, it should have had blood stain.
Was there a weapon with... She beat her to death with her fists!
Got it.
A weapon inside the... What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow?
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
Yeah. What is the connection between what you're saying and attacking someone with the fish tank? What?
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a...
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even big?
The investigation.
It's on that biggest.
How about beating her with gravel instead?
That's agreeing, yeah.
Did...
I don't know what it is.
A weapon inside the... What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death...
Then she attacked her with...
That's too big to be.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even?
The investigation.
It's on that biggest.
How about beating her with...
If it's a weapon that was... It should have had blood stains.
Damn it!
What? Am
A
I
weapon
bugging?
inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death? Then she attacked her with...
That's too big to
What?
Then the piano.
Why are you going?
The investigation.
It's on that biggest.
How about beating her with gravel instead?
That's not it? I don't know what it is. I
Weapon
deadass
inside
don't
the
know what it
music
is.
room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow? Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going?
The investigation.
It's on that biggest.
How about beating her with gravel?
If it's a weapon that was used, it should have had blood stain.
Was there a weapon with... She beat her to death with her fists!
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head? Then she attacked her with...
That's too big to.
Then the piano.
Why are you going?
The investigation.
It's on that biggest.
How about beating her with...
If it's a weapon that was, it should have had.
Was there a weapon with... She beat her to death with her fists!
A weapon inside the music. What about broken glass?
Damn it!
I don't know what it is.
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass? A weapon inside the... What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death? Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going?
The invest.
I don't know what it is. I deadass do not know what it is.
We will never give up.
What am I missing?
A weapon inside the... What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death? Then she attacked her with the fish...
That's too big to.
Then the piano.
Why are you going?
The investigation.
It's on that biggest.
How about beating her with gravel instead?
That's not it.
Damn...
A weapon inside the... What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death? Then she attacked her with...
That's too big to.
Then the piano.
Why are you going?
The investigation.
It's on that biggest.
How about beating her with...
If it's a weapon that was... It should have had...
Was there a weapon with... She beat her to death with her fists!
A weapon inside the... What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death? Then she attacked her with...
That's too big to.
Then the piano.
Why are you going?
The investigation.
It's on that biggest.
How about beating her with...
If it's a weapon that was... It should have had blood stains.
Apparently not. I don't know what it is.
A weapon inside the... What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death? Then she attacked her with...
That's too big to.
Then the piano.
Why are you going?
The investigation.
It's on that biggest.
How about beating her with...
If it's a weapon that was... It should have had...
Was there a weapon with... She beat her to death with her fists!
I gotta look it up. I don't get it. What? I had to look it up. But I don't get it.
Inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death? Then she attacked her with...
That's too big to.
Then the piano.
Why are you going?
The investigation.
It's on that biggest.
How about beating her with gravel instead?
I agree with that.
What? She put gravel in the swimsuit and whooped her ass?
The killer must have used gravel to attack the victim.
My goodness. I got it right. And I was just throwing things out there. Just as I thought! I'm chosen by the gods!
You're not chosen at all, and gravel is impossible. It's too small to be a weapon.
What if the gravel was put inside some sort of bag?
How the fuck were we supposed to make that inference? I don't know.
If the weapon is something that appeared in the game, then so is the bag. And the only thing I can think of is the school swimsuit. If you tie the swimsuit like a bag and stuff it full of gravel...
I mean, yeah, but like...
Gravel inside the swimsuit? Even the ace attorney would be astonished by such a fantastic idea!
But for the killer,
Okay.
it's an idea that kills two birds with one stone. To make people think the killer is some pervert.
Yeah.
It makes sense for a school swimsuit to be stolen.
I feel like we could have just stolen the swimsuit and whooped her ass
It has to be
with
disposed of later.
the fish tank.
How about it, Monokuma? Are you satisfied now?
This happiness you feel when the mystery you create is solved. Only producers know this feeling of ecstasy.
It's a shitty mystery, Monokuma. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
But the real important
Like,
talk
nothing
begins
tells
now.
me that was used as a
Girl E
weapon.
had someone who can be called an accomplice. That person was actually Girl D.
Girl D. You're talking about Mahiru, right?
Huh? Mahiru is the accomplice? What is this? What does that mean?
The piece of face that became an important clue in the music room murder. Girl D got rid of it.
Okay. That's okay. I made sure to throw it away.
And apparently the reason Girl E committed murder in the first place was to protect Girl D. Girl D was being harassed by the victim. Girl E found out and tried to stop it. And they ended up getting into an argument.
And she felt a rush of anger and ended up killing her.
But she should have had a clear murderous intent. I mean, she choked her out and then bludgeoned her to death.
She probably made her unconscious by accident. And from there, she couldn't go back. I somewhat understand that feeling.
You can?
What?
That's pretty scary.
But Girl E was also killed by someone
What?
on the 4th day. Or the game's last day. I might as well ask just in case. Who do you think killed Girl E?
Girl E's killer. Right now, the only person I can think of is this guy.
I see!
It should have been Guy F.
That bitch, what the hell did she do to my little sister? I'll never forgive her.
A scenario where Guy F murders Girl E out of a burning, hellfire desire to avenge his murdered sister.
But Guy F is... What? It's just a story in a video game, isn't it? That's all you can say. If that game is telling the truth, it'd be a huge problem for you.
Hey, clear this up for me. Those of you who appeared as characters in the game, do you remember this
Hell nah.
incident?
That is... I'm terribly sorry, but...
They don't remember. That's obvious. Because their school memories were like totally stolen.
Even if I don't remember, I already know. It's obvious that guy is the killer.
Really,
No one would kill a
Hiyoko?
nice person like Mahiru besides a piece of shit menace to society like Fuyuhiko. Girl E and Mahiru were killed by that guy.
You sure do talk a lot of shit. Well, I'm used to it by now.
But does Mahiru's murder have anything to do with that game? Perhaps the two are unrelated.
Yeah. No, the game and Mahiru's death are probably related. In actuality, there's an important shared point with Girl E and Mahiru's murder. They both died the same way. So that's supposed to be proof that the game... What? I didn't mean to do that. My fault. I didn't mean to do that.
I can prove it with this.
Yes, the bat.
I'm not sure the two events are unrelated. At the very least, the killer has definitely played the game. As proof, Mahiru, who was killed in the beach house,
Yeah.
and Girl E, who was killed in the game, were both killed by a blow to the head with a metal bat. There's no way we can ignore that connection.
Yeah, very similar.
Someone must have wanted to split her head open the exact same way they avenged the first victim. Hey, why don't you confess already? You're the one who killed Mahiru, right?
You better cut that out right now! There is no way a stupid game could be the motive!
You're
I mean-
dumb enough to believe that stupid game, and that's why you killed her as revenge!
If you keep making up your mind like that, we're just going to go around in circles. And
Yeah?
it's true Fuyuhiko may look suspicious, but don't you think that'd be too obvious?
Yeah?
What are you...
I mean, there's a possibility that it's a trap set by the true killer.
Trap? What do you mean?
The true killer played that game, and most likely found out about the relationships between the characters. That person
It's gotta
could
be
using
Hiyoko
that
then.
knowledge to try to set up Fuyuhiko.
Are you saying that a completely different killer murdered Mahiru and used the game motive as their cover?
Isn't that what happened, Hiyoko?
Huh?
Don't
Damn.
you understand? I'm saying you might be.
Yeah, cause then
What is this? Like, I can only laugh. What are you even saying, you nasty toilet clogging bitch?
she do be clogging toilets though. Heck'll be shitting. Footprints on the beach. Footprints on the beach is like the only one that I think I can use.
What are you saying, you four-eyed troll? Accusing me of killing Mahiru? You're so mean! Why do you doubt Hiyoko?
Do you know where Hiyoko was today? She was at the beach house, the scene of the crime.
Nope, my fault.
What are you saying, you four-eyed troll? Accusing me of killing Mahiru? Why do you doubt?
Do you know where Hiyoko? She was at the beach house.
But I didn't go to the beach house. I was squishing Mr. Ants all day.
Okay, there it was.
What are you saying? Accusing me of... Why do you doubt?
Do you know where Hiyoko? She was at the beach house.
But I didn't go to the beach house.
What the hell? What does that have anything to do with the fact that I didn't go to the beach house? Why I didn't even go to the beach house? What?
What are you saying, you four-eyed troll?
Did I have it on?
Why do you doubt?
Do you know where Hiyoko? She was at the beach house.
But I didn't go to the beach house.
No, that's
I think I fucked that up. My fault.
Wait a minute. You should have been at the beach house, Hiyoko.
Seriously, I told you I didn't.
But these footprints in the sand in front of the beach house, aren't they yours?
I don't have such ugly footprints. They're probably Mikan's based on how ugly they are. Don't
Damn.
decide that based on ugliness.
They're not Hiyoko's footprints? That's strange. The footprint I collected from your room matches these footprints perfectly.
Yeah.
Collected? I never gave you permission to collect that, you nasty
I mean, sure, but he did it.
Plus, the footprints left in the sand were facing away from the beach house.
Yeah, like they were leaving.
When the owner of these footprints went inside the beach house, they used a different entrance.
Mm-hmm.
Entrance? Are you talking about the door facing the road that Mahiru's body was being against?
Are you saying when that person went inside the beach house, the body hadn't appeared yet?
The door was still accessible when they went in, and wasn't when they left.
Which means something happened in between those two events. Isn't that right, Hiyoko?
Ah, I remember now. I remember when I went to the beach house.
Right.
So you finally decided to confess.
I'm pretty sure you guys already know this, but going for walks in the morning is my daily routine. I've never heard of that daily routine before. And that's when I went to the beach house. I went there on my morning walk.
I see. If you went there during your morning walk, that doesn't have anything to do with the case at all.
Don't believe
Yeah,
her
this was
so
late.
easily, dumbass. She's obviously lying.
Huh? It's a lie? People who call other people liars are usually liars themselves. If you say I'm lying, prove it. Can you even prove that I'm lying?
Yeah.
There's no way a bunch of worthless idiots like you guys would be able to do that.
We can. At least I think so. It's the letter.
I did go to the beach house, but only during my morning walk. I didn't go any other.
Then you didn't at the beach house?
Saying I met up with her when I never even. Is this a panel of idiots? I did go to the. But only during my morning. I didn't go any other.
Then you didn't meet at the beach house?
Obviously, saying I met up with her when I never even saw her.
This is the first one?
I did go to the. But only during my morning walk.
Okay.
No, that's wrong.
I second guessed myself.
Only during your morning walk, huh? Will you still claim that after you take a look at this letter?
I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. And about what we discussed earlier, is it okay if we change the place and time? I want you to come to the beach house on the second island at 2:30 p.m. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while. It would be sad if they started suspecting us for no reason. Hiyoko Sayanji.
That letter! It's the one Mahiro had, right?
Yep.
I see. So Hiyoko was able to arrange a meeting with Mahiru by exchanging letters with her.
Yeah.
What is that letter? I'm serious. I don't know.
Oh,
Unless it was
snap. I
planted.
remember now. I totally saw you.
Huh?
Yeah?
Me and Hajime met up at the diner around 3 p.m. to go to the beach. I saw you about 30 minutes later, so it should have been around 3:30 p.m.
Mm-hmm. And you were crying and running away.
I see. So if she met Mahiru at 2:30 p.m., killed her, then ran away afterward, I think 3:30 p.m. is a reasonable time for you to have witnessed Hiyoko.
Yeah, about there.
You're wrong. You're totally wrong.
Now that you mention it, you also passed by the diner, Fuyuhiko. So you should have seen Hiyoko too, right?
No, I didn't. It's just a coincidence that I passed by the diner. I wasn't even paying attention to the beach house. I went straight back to my cottage after I saw you guys. I didn't see anyone during that time.
For some reason, that sounds suspicious too.
It's the
Low key.
truth. Deal with it.
Just leave him alone. It'd be a waste of time to question him any further. Anyway, that letter in Kazuichi's testimony says it all. You were meeting up with Mahiru at the beach house.
Yeah.
Seriously, I don't know. I didn't even write that letter. I'm telling the truth. I really
Hey,
don't
homegirl.
know.
It don't seem like it.
Is she really crying? Or is she faking it?
She's probably faking it.
We can assume she summoned Mahiru with the intention of killing her all along. That's why she
I
wrote
mean,
a
yeah.
letter to let her know where to meet, so the others wouldn't find out. And then you went ahead to the beach house, hid yourself in a specific place, and waited for Mahiru. There's evidence for that too.
The only place I can think of where Hiyoko was hiding is probably that place, right? It was in the closet.
Here!
Mm-hmm.
The place where Hiyoko was hiding. Are you talking about the closet?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
The gummy candy we found on the floor is the evidence. Hiyoko, your favorite candy is gummies, correct?
What's a gummy? I've never
Right.
eaten something like that before.
Right.
I have captured the true character of this mystery. Hiyoko, who summoned Mahiru to the beach house, hid inside the closet like a familiar. When she saw her chance, she attacked her like an evil spirit and left the beach house like a swift wind.
But Hiyoko miscalculated that Mahiru's body would be blocking the door at that time. Because of that, she was only able to leave from the beachside door and ended up leaving her footprints.
We have presented the proof. My 4 dark devas of destruction didn't even need to come out.
It's a trap. This is obviously someone's trap. Who's someone?
Why were you
Whose
running
trap
and
is
crying
it?
then?
It must
And why
be
are you
that one
lying?
person. You know, the one with the mask, maybe? The one with the mask? There was a suspicious mask at the beach house, right? Whoever was wearing that could be the real killer.
You're the one who wore that mask and killed Mahiru, right?
There's no way I'd wear such a childish mask. Is your brain fried or something?
I mean,
That is right. It cannot be Hiyoko. That mask belongs to Sparkling Justice.
Huh? Sparkling what now?
That mask says it all. Sparkling Justice is hiding on this island, which means the
What?
legendary serial killer Sparkling Justice is the one who killed Mahiru.
Why you
mm,
continue to say such foolish things? I shall tear you limb from limb.
Don't blame Lisonia. It's just a difference between cultures.
I guess.
You know?
I guess.
Why don't you just did it already? Being unreasonably stubborn.
Oh, why did you understand? I'm not the killer.
It's true that Hiyoko's suspicious, but there's something strange. Something doesn't make sense. I can't help but like and feel like we're being directed by someone. I mean,
I shall render my verdict upon this
Aye!
mystery.
I didn't mean to do that.
Hiyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru!
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house.
And weren't you also... So that's when you dropped the gummy. You waited for your chance to kill and afterward, you fled from...
At the time, the door was blocked by the body. So you were forced to flee from the beachside,
And that's how you left your footprints!
I shall render my verdict upon Hiyoko is the...
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house.
And weren't you also... So that's when you waited for your chance to... And afterward, you fled...
At the time, the door was blocked by the body.
I didn't mean to do that there. I didn't mean to do that one day.
I shall render my verdict. Hiyoko is the...
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house.
And weren't you also... So that's when you waited for your chance... And afterward, you fled...
At the time, the door was blocked by... So you were forced to...
And that's how you left your footprints!
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion. Hiyoko is the sinner who killed Mahi...
What are my bullets? Trash can, yellow gummy, killers to scrape out, gummy bag, footprints on the beach.
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house, right?
that is...
And weren't you also hiding in the closet? So that's when you dropped the gummy. You waited for your chance to kill Mahiru. And afterward, you fled...
At the time, the door was blocked by the body. So you were forced to flee from the beachside entrance.
And that's how you left your footprints!
Okay, apparently it's this.
Hiyoko is the...
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house.
And weren't you also... So that's when you dropped the gum... No, that's wrong.
I don't know. I'm being dead ass. I don't get it.
About that gummy, did Hiyoko really drop it?
The only one childish enough to eat gummies is that midget over there.
You're a midget too, you know. You're the one who worries about never getting taller.
It's true Hiyoko likes to eat gummies, but she only eats a specific brand.
The brand of gummies you eat only have strawberry, melon, grape, and orange flavors, right?
Did that tell me in the like in the description of it?
Huh?
I guess maybe it did.
The lemon flavor. The gummy at the crime scene was yellow, so it obviously looked like it was lemon flavored. Huh? That gummy is yellow? And it's not mine! The ones I eat don't have any yellow gummies!
What? That's right. None of the gummy bags in her cottage had any yellow ones.
Then we can't assume Hiyoko is the one who dropped that yellow gummy.
See? Didn't I tell you? It's definitely a trap! Damn it! Who would set a trap like this? I'll get my revenge. I'm gonna bop you on the head with all my might.
Okay.
Hold on, you little bitch. You think you're in the clear just because of a little gummy? Don't be stupid. I'm not done backing you into a corner yet.
Aye. Aye.
We're not done with Hiyoko yet. There's still a huge piece of evidence left.
You're talking about the footprints near the beach house, right?
It's true. That's an important piece of evidence. And we can thank Mahiru for it.
What does that mean?
What?
Mahiru used her last ounce of strength and blocked the door to the road.
Nah,
Thanks to
she
her.
insta-died,
We
bro.
have the evidence we need.
Nah, she...
That's wrong. I left those footprints during my morning walk.
Nah,
We're not
she...
done with Hiyoko. There's still a huge...
Yeah, she insta-died.
That's an, and we can thank
What is that?
Mahiru used her last ounce of strength and...
Yeah, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
Yeah, she insta-died. The putazo insta-killed her.
Mahiru didn't block the door. Her death was instant.
Instant death?
According
Mhm.
to my autopsy, yes, There's no doubt that Mahiru died instantly.
If you keep making shit up, I'll fucking kill you!
I'm sorry.
Why'd they get mad at her?
You cannot do that. Only a coward threatens women.
I'm pretty sure her death was instant, too. I mean, her
Yeah.
injury was only a single blow.
Mm-hmm.
That's why Mahiru isn't the one who blocked the door. Someone else used her body to block it.
Yeah.
Someone else?
The killer, of course. They're the one who blocked the door with Mahiru's body. That's why there were bloody drag marks left on the floor.
But why did the killer block the door?
Just ask Hiyoko. She's the killer after all.
Seriously?
I don't think she did it.
No!
I don't think she did it
Let's
either.
assume Hiyoko is the killer. Wouldn't that mean she's also the one who
Yeah,
dragged the body?
Yoko's small.
If she handled a body that bloody, I think her clothes or skin would have been stained with blood.
And she also, when she was running, she didn't have any blood on her.
But when I saw her,
She was clean. Yeah.
she was clean.
See? I told you I wasn't the killer! Yay! With this, my innocence has been proven!
I won't let you look down on me.
Damn.
We haven't decided that yet.
Hey, Fuyuhiko. Why do you keep insisting that Hiyoko is the killer?
Shut up! I'm telling you, she's the killer! That little bitch is definitely the killer!
Fuyuhiko, what's the word? You're being mad aggressive. Like,
If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
Fuyuhiko's stubbornly insisting that Hiyoko is the killer if I don't counter all his words.
Mahiru didn't. Then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
Okay.
If Hiyoko moved the body, then she should be covered in blood.
So what, dumbass? There's a shower room inside the beach house. After she moved the body, she just washed it off in the shower.
The shower don't work.
The fact that Hiyoko was at the beach house can be proven. Did you get all that, you bastard?
Hiyoko has thoroughly investigated the crime scene at the beach house and I need to tell him he's
So
wrong,
what,
but...
dumbass? There's a shower room inside the beach. After she moved the body, she just washed it off in the shower.
Yeah,
Allow
the
me to
shower
cut
don't
through
work.
Those words.
The shower don't work, bruh.
No, washing it off in the shower is impossible because the shower in the beach house was out of order.
Out of order?
I'm terribly sorry. I haven't had
Yeah.
any time to actually repair it.
Then maybe she took her clothes off to move the body, and
What?
when she was done, she put them back on.
What?
Are you saying I did something
It's kind of
bad,
crazy.
perverted?
Yeah. Hiyoko took her clothes off before committing the murder. No, that should be impossible. She can't get dressed by herself.
I see.
Yeah, she needs somebody to tie a bow
Listen
for
to me,
her.
Fuyuhiko. Hiyoko mentioned this before.
I can't help it. I can't tie my kimono sash by myself.
Which means Hiyoko can't change by herself. It's
Yeah.
impossible for her to put on and take off her clothes.
Oh yeah, she couldn't even tie her sash on her own. That's why she couldn't.
That's
take
why
a
she
bath
was
and
stinky.
smelled bad.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't smell, and it only smelled a little.
Oh, wasn't changing inside the beach house prohibited in the first
That
place?
too.
Yes, if you broke the rules, I'm pretty sure Monokuma wouldn't have kept quiet.
Damn right! I'm such a stickler for the rules that even safari park rangers want nothing to do with me.
Okay.
She didn't change her clothes. Then what did Hiyoko do with the blood that got on her?
Like I've been saying, the blood wasn't on me in the first place, because I never touched Mahiru's body.
Hey, if you think about it the other way around, does that mean whoever was covered in blood is suspicious?
Akane was the only one covered in blood. Yeah.
Because if so, I believe Akane was soaked with blood when we all met up to go to the beach.
Yeah.
Didn't I tell you that was because I got beat up by Coach Nekomaru?
What's the word,
I can
Nakamura?
attest to that.
Okay.
If I hadn't gotten that rough with her, she never would have backed down.
Okay.
Doubting me, of all people. You got some nerve. All right, I'll bend your body in half so you're stuck in a bowing position for the rest of your life. That actually sounds pretty cool.
The hell
What?
it does!
Hey, More importantly, I'm okay now, right? It's okay that I'm not the killer?
Yeah, seems like it.
See? I already told you. There's no way I'd kill Mahiru. Because Mahiru taught me how to wear a kimono. And
She was very cool.
very
She was a very cool ass person.
There's no way I would kill a nice person like her. Why wouldn't you believe me earlier?
What were y'all doing?
Stupid.
What were y'all doing?
Stupid.
You can't keep secrets. Yeah.
Please don't cry. Everything is fine now, right? Shut the hell up, pig barf. I hope you get a hangnail and die. I'm sorry for being pig barf.
More importantly, Fuyuhiko's behavior earlier was definitely strange, getting so worked up and accusing Hiyoko of being suspicious. Could it be? Does he actually have something else in mind?
Hiyoko, now that our suspicions have been addressed, can you tell us the truth?
Huh?
Even though you're not the killer,
Yeah.
you still went to
What
the
were y'all
beach
doing?
house, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, it was a trap.
Yeah, I got that already. So, can you give us the details about that trap?
I would like to know too. It might lead to some kind of clue.
Fine. You want me to talk, huh? Earlier this morning, Mahiru was the one who came up to me. She asked if we could meet up later.
Huh? But didn't you say earlier?
Yeah, she never talked to me at all. Nah, man, what a surprise. I didn't expect you to ask me such an easy question.
Damn it! So that was a lie?
'Cause I thought it'd be doubted if I admitted it. So I figured it was better not to say anything.
Okay.
So, what was your answer to Mahiru's invitation?
I told her it was fine. I mean, I didn't have a reason to say no. Unlike everyone else here, Mahiru was someone I wasn't embarrassed to be seen with.
You always have to say something snide.
At the time, we were supposed to meet around 2 p.m. Around noon, there was a letter inside my mailbox.
Okay.
Yeah, this one.
I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. About what we discussed earlier, it's okay if we change the place. I want you to come to the beach house on the second island. This time, it's still the same at 2 p.m. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while. It would be bad if they started suspecting us for no reason. Mahiru Koizumi. Aye, okay. Okay.
I saw this letter and went to the beach house at that time.
Huh, the letter that Hiyoko had. Doesn't it clearly contradict that other evidence? I mean, it contradicts this.
I can prove it with this.
Mm-hmm.
This letter. Doesn't it look like its content?
About what we discussed earlier, is it okay if we change the place and time? I want you to come to the beach house on the second island at 2:30 p.m.
Mahiru's letter said to meet at 2:30 p.m. But in Hiyoko's letter...
About what we discussed earlier, it's okay if we change the place. I want you to come by to the beach house on the second island this time. The time is still the same at 2 p.m.
The meeting times are off.
It's also strange that both letters wanted to change their meeting spot to the beach house. It would be plausible if one of them said it. But for both letters to say the same thing?
Hiyoko, since you wrote it, what do you think? Like I said, I never wrote the letter. How many times do
I'm starting to believe her.
you?
It's safe to say a letter was forged by the killer, but which letter did the killer forge? The killer forged the letter to Mahiru. It's true then that Mahiru actually wrote the letter and that was used to summon Hiyoko. Both letters?
I see.
Yeah.
The killer must have forged both letters.
The killer forged them so they could manipulate their actions. Yeah, that's how we should think about it.
That seems very likely. In fact, if you compare both letters, confirmed! Just as I assumed, the handwriting is the same. The content of the letters matches too.
Well, yeah.
Part. I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. This part, it seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. And this part, let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while.
Yeah.
The killer forged both of those letters.
In doing so, they were able to control Hiyoko and Mahiru to do their bidding, like a netherworld puppeteer.
I mean, yeah?
Oh, they completely tricked me. And then Mahiru's killer. Help me!
Damn.
Give me back Mahiru!
Damn.
Really? This is really terrible. I've offered to help so many times. But the killer this time didn't discuss their plan with me at all. It's all my fault. I'm so ashamed of being unreliable.
Okay.
Here we go again. Once we let our guard down,
Yeah.
this happened. We can just lightly punch him to death later.
Lightly.
So based on what the letter said, you went to the beach house at 2 p.m., right, Hiyoko?
What's most important is what happened afterward. What on earth?
Yeah, why were you running away crying?
I fell asleep. Why'd you fall asleep? It's not like I wanted to. I think I was forced to get a whiff of some kind of medicine or something.
Medicine?
That medicine. Could it be? Did they get it from the drugstore? I thought that place seemed unsafe. They even have prescription medicines laying out in the open.
If you were aware of that from the start, you should have done something about it.
I'm sorry. When I woke up, I was inside a small closet, and when I rushed out, I saw Mahiru's body.
And that's why you ran out of the beach house in such a panic.
I was scared. I was really, really scared. Really scared that I couldn't help, but...
The killer probably
Got it.
planned to frame
Yeah.
Hiyoko from the start. And for that reason, they sent
Yeah,
Hiyoko
okay.
before Mahiru.
Put her to sleep and
Put her
shoved
to
her in,
sleep
inside the closet.
And shoved her inside the closet.
So their reason for blocking the door with Mahiru's body was to make Hiyoko leave her footprints as evidence.
Everything was done to frame Hiyoko as the killer. That's horrible. I didn't do anything wrong.
Damn.
And I was
This is kind of nefarious.
Mahiru's killer.
Yoko, please do not cry. We believe you.
Is it really okay to believe her so easily? She might be faking those tears.
Nah, bro, you're starting to be
This'll never end if
suspicious.
You keep being so
Yeah.
suspicious.
Isn't that what a class trial is all about? The only way to survive is to be suspicious. This is where we go to thoroughly doubt each other. So if you believe in each other so easily, then there's definitely something wrong with you.
You're wrong, Fuyuhiko.
Yeah.
We aren't supposed to doubt
We're supposed
each
to
other
work
here.
together.
We're supposed to work together.
Mm-hmm.
The class trial is where we cooperate with each other, work hard, and aim for victory. The killer and everyone else. Two hopes attempting to grasp the one true hope. Two hopes clashing with each other is poetry in motion.
Why do we let him talk?
Is what a class trial should be. Seriously, which side are you on?
Yeah, why do we
I'm
let
on
him
the
talk?
Side of the absolute hope that can overcome any despair. And I believe that absolute hope exists at the point where two hopes clash.
Your stance is neither white nor black, but gray. And you do not yearn for your life, or even for victory.
Jeez, I wish he'd just side with the enemy already so I can believe what he's saying.
Let's stop.
Yeah.
Believing every little thing Nagito says is a waste of time.
Yeah, we need to figure out who Mahiru's killer is.
There should be a new clue contained in what Hyoko has told us. So, let us believe Hyoko's words and discuss it once again with everyone.
Yep. The debate proceeds when you assume you can believe each other. Good job. That's the right way. That's a splendid power of teamwork.
Why are you tied up?
What do you think of that, Monokuma? I'm not gonna let you have the outcome you want.
He's asleep.
He's sleeping.
Dumbasses. You bastards don't know anything. If you're stupid enough to trust each other, the only thing waiting for you is the bitter truth.
The bitter truth. That may be true, but even so, can we just stand around here all day? Even if what lies ahead is a cruel ending, the only thing we can do is move forward. Because unless we reveal who among us is Mahiru's true killer, there's no way we'll survive. Damn. Suspend. Spanning. Well then, now that the class trial has reached its climax, I would like to present the answer right here, right now. Huh? You're gonna spoil who the killer is? If I reveal that answer before everyone's ready, they'll all be shocked. They'll all feel despair. You can't. That's seriously a big no-no. But spoiling right now is innovative, don't you think? The club president and I are powerless against innovation. Who's the club president? So, without further ado, the answer is... Yeah, you can. Everyone, please close your eyes and ears and cover your ears.
You say Nanu in German when you're surprised.
What? I don't know what you're talking about, but somehow it feels wrong to me. Huh? Did he just say it was Sonia?